Welcome back to the feud, everybody. Diaz family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, now, AD, Adolfo Sr., Junior's off stage. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Can't think of something, just say pass. You and little AD come up with 200 points. Look right there, tell them what you're gonna win.
$20,000!
All right, you ready? 20 seconds on the clock, please. Tell me something you use every day, but you couldn't tell me how it works.
My razor.
What's the first sport you learned to play?
Baseball.
How many times have you taken a romantic bath with a lover?
10.
Fill in the blank, blank rabbit.
Jack.
Name something that might be dull.
Knife.
Come on, AD, let's go. Tell me something you use every day, but you couldn't tell me how it works. You said, razor. Survey said, what's the first sport you learned to play? You said, baseball. Survey said, how many times have you taken a romantic bath with a lover? You said, about 10 times. Survey said, fill in the blank, blank rabbit. You said, jackrabbit. Survey said, name something that might be dull. You said, about a knife. Survey said, AD, your dad got 108. Yeah. Got you better than halfway there. All you got to do is bring it home.
Yes, sir.
Now, you've been on his back a lot of years. He done held that family up a lot of years. Your turn.
My turn.
That's
Let's
why
do
he
it.
called you Junior.
Yes,
He's
sir.
waiting on you. My firstborn son is a junior, too. I was waiting on him. I needed that boy like I needed air. Yeah, man. I had them girls. I needed this boy. Let's show up for your daddy, here.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another one. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's remind everybody of Senior's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Tell me something you use every day, but you couldn't tell me how it works.
Refrigerator.
What's the first sport you learned to play?
Basketball. Football.
How many times have you taken a romantic bath with a lover?
3.
Fill in the blank, blank rabbit.
White rabbit.
Name something that might be dull.
A knife.
Try again.
Scissors.
That's good, man. All right, we need 92 points. Tell me something you use every day, but you couldn't tell me how it works. You said, refrigerator. Survey said? Number 1 answer was the computer and the internet. What's the first sport you learned to play? You said, basketball. Survey said? Y'all gonna be mad at this one.
No.
Number 1 answer was soccer. Wow. How many times have you taken a romantic bath with a lover? You said 3 times. You gotta catch your daddy. Survey said. Number 1 answer was 0. Fill in the blank, blank rabbit. You said white rabbit. Survey said Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit, number 1. And name something that might be dull. You said scissors. Survey said knife and blade was number 1. $5 a point, $690. But hey, they're coming right back on Family Feud, everybody.